Greetings, demons, and welcome to a reaction video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, I think, maybe, I don't know. But in any case, there is a brand new trailer for the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. I believe it's called Jedi Survivor. I've seen a little bit about this. I'm not going completely blind. I believe the Inquisitor is in the trailer. Other than that, I'm not really too sure what's happening. I don't know if there's any gameplay. I don't think this is coming out this year. I believe it's coming out next year. But, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jedi Fallen Order. It's probably one of my favourite Star Wars games ever. I've played through it a number of times. And, yeah, I'm just really excited for it. So, without further ado, let's just, jump into it.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
May contain content inappropriate for children. Good start. Oh, Stormtroopers. No actual gameplay, okay. Okay, so it is still Respawn, that's good to know. Okay. Wait, was that the location of all the Force sensitives? Is that is that voice, is that the guy from Rogue One? Oh. Wait. Who is... Oh! Wait, is that the Grand Inquisitor? It's his species, so is that the Grand Inquisitor? Someone's in a Bacta tank. what? Who is this? Who's in the Bacta tank? Okay, Jedi Survivor, yeah. And coming next year. Cool. Okay. Is that it? Nothing else? Okay, we're gonna watch it again. I'm gonna turn the sound off though, just so we can kind of look at the imagery. So yeah, Stormtroopers marching along. We've got some I assume all the underwater stuff is actually in the Bacta tank. With that, I assume that Jedi Survivor. We've got the hologram with all the locations. I assume that location map must be something to do with the Force sensitives. I know that is a plot point that's dropped at the end of the first game, but I assume... I'm trying to tell what planet that is. Yeah, that's the Grand Inquisitor. I guess that's the Bacta tank still. This looks a lot like... I can't remember the name of the character. There's a character in KOTOR. Like, is it a fallen Jedi that turns back to the light side eventually? I'm trying to think what his name is. That's gonna really bug me. It kind of looks like that though. Like the armor that he's wearing kind of looks like that. And then you've got the long nails of the Grand Inquisitor. That is definitely the Grand Inquisitor. It's at the very least his species. Very interesting, very interesting. Got Cal's lightsaber, so presumably we are going to have all the same customization from the first game from the start. And then we're going to be able to get more customization on top of that, I'd assume. It'd be really cool if they did it where it's like everything, you can like carry a save over. So, you actually have all the unlocks from a save. So if you're 100% of the game, you just get everything. That'd be cool. And then just you're given another opportunity to unlock anything else that you haven't got. That'd be neat. Yeah, very cool. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a female character, like, that's in this Bacta tank. And she's human. Unless, it's not the Night Sister, no, because the Night Sister doesn't have white hair. I'm trying to tell if, like, there's anything that, like... I can't tell anything about her. Like, she has white hair. Presumably human by the looks of her. She looks almost like she's missing an arm. I'm trying to think, like, what happened to Seventh Sister? Was it Seventh Sister? What happened to the main Inquisitor from the first game? Was she just stabbed in the back by Vader? I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually too sure at all. It has been a little while. BD's still here though. Classic red and white. Very cool. Cal looks the same as ever. So like I assume this is like a direct sequel. Like there's not much time passing between them because Cal looks about the same. You know, BD isn't any different as far as I can tell. Or maybe it is like a time jump and we just aren't seeing it. Currently, they're not showing. Like, it's a game. They can re-render a different model doing the same thing. So maybe Cal will be older. I don't know. But yeah, this is a very interesting scene. Like, I'm very interested to see where this actually goes because it looks weird. You know, it looks it almost looks like key art though, rather than being like cinematic. Like, it looks like this is a painting or something. There is movement in it, so I doubt it is. I think it is a render. It just looks very like a Ralph McQuarrie painting. But yeah, coming 2023. So, yeah, I believe this is the last game that EA's doing where they have exclusivity. Like, true exclusivity with the, like, console and PC market. Because obviously they haven't had exclusivity for the mobile market for a while. But yeah, EA... I'm trying to tell, like, is that a specific planet? Got all the... Yeah, I can only assume that this is a representation of Force-sensitive locations, potentially. It's odd that we don't see any of the other crew of the ship. Like, we only see Cal and BD. We don't see anyone else in this teaser. But that's all it is, though. It's a teaser. It's trying to set up that the new bad guy is going to be the Grand Inquisitor. You know, it's still Empire times, obviously. Carl's still going to be there. There's going to be a new character who presumably is the Jedi survivor of the title in the back tank. And, yeah, it's interesting that the Grand Inquisitor is on Coruscant. I wonder where this is going to be placed in the timeline, because obviously the major events of the Grand Inquisitor are in, spoilers ahead for, just spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, I'm just going to chat about the Grand Inquisitor. If you don't care about spoilers for the Grand Inquisitor, continue watching. If you do care about spoilers for the Grand Inquisitor, do. But obviously, his biggest two appearances are in Kenobi, the new series, the new Disney Plus Star Wars series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as Rebels. They're his main appearances, and this is only a spoiler as I've only watched the first two episodes of Kenobi because they're the only ones that are out as a recording. He's stabbed in that, and he also dies. We see him die in Rebels, so it'll be interesting where this is placed, because I'm pretty sure it is placed closer to Episode 4 than Kenobi is, but I'm not 100% certain of that, because Cal isn't old by any means, so I don't know. It's hard to tell. But, yeah, very interested in seeing the Grand Inquisitor. Can we get that close-up of the Grand Inquisitor? No, that's the woman. Can we have the Grand Inquisitor, please? That's the lightsaber. It's just before that. There we go. So, yeah, they've gone much more, compared to how Kenobi went, they've gone a lot more closer to the Episode 3 version of his species. Which I think is correct. I think it's the right thing to do. I don't get why they did the way that they did in Kenobi. It doesn't really make sense to me. But, yeah. He looks great. I'm very interested in the Grand Inquisitor as a character. So, yeah, having him be the main bad guy, really cool. But in any case, that's going to be it for this reaction. And a little bit of a breakdown, a little bit of a theorizing session, I suppose. Hey, that's just a game theory, though. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like it. Subscribe if you're not yet. Tell me, do you want to see more reactions to stuff like this? A lot of trailers drop for things that I'm interested in. I just watch them. If you want me to react to them more, I just thought, because I make it very clear that I love Fallen Order so much, it's worth me covering this as just its own video. But, yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! I hit my glasses, that was so dumb.
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna take